What's up guys, 10th Dr. Matt here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a messy side part hairstyle inspired by this shot of Arthur Darvill. So the end result will look something like this. This is what it looks like after sleeping on it all night, which all things considered, I'd say it held up pretty well. I'm going to be showing you guys a new product for this hairstyle as well. Today I'm going to be using the Star Wax Clay by Star Pro line. As the name suggests, this is a clay type product that's good for high hold with a matte finish. And so big thank you to Star Pro line for sending me this to try it out. It's really great stuff, so more on that in a minute. So as usual, we need to start this style by washing our hair, so I will see you in a second. Alright, now before I do anything else, I'm going to apply just a few drops of argan oil to my hair while it's wet. What this is going to do is basically just help keep my hair soft and moisturized, and it also acts a little bit as like a natural heat protectant, which is great because we're going to be using quite a bit of blow dryer and a little bit of straightener. Before we start blow drying, I'm going to actually add just a tiny bit of the Star Wax Clay to my hair as a pre-styler. What this is going to do is basically just help my hair really stick into whatever position that I blow dry it. While I don't normally use a pre-styler, this stuff has a little bit less hold than most of the products that I'm used to, and since my hair is thick and heavy anyway, pre-styling really does help just kind of maintain a little bit of volume that I want. Once we've got our pre-styler in there, we're going to just take a medium tooth comb and find where our hair naturally wants to part. Now we're going to move on to actually blow drying, and I'm using another new tool for me today, which is a vent brush. And this thing is awesome. I had been trying to use like a little round brush for adding some volume while blow drying, but that always felt like it was sort of pulling and tugging at my hair. And the vent brush goes through very easily, and it does really help once you sort of get the hang of the wrist motion. It does really help to aid the blow dryer in getting your hair into the shape you want before you even add your product. So for most of the time that you're blow drying, you're going to want to use your brush and just basically follow right behind it with the hair dryer and just combing everything from your part toward the other side. So for me, it's from left to right. Now I'm going to go back a little bit also to give it some volume. And if you use the brush like this, with a little flick of the wrist, you can do that to create some additional volume as well. Now I'm also blow drying my hair from back to front a little bit just to help alleviate some of the natural wave that my hair likes to get. You know, naturally my hair likes to go toward the back of my head, so I do have to blow dry it a little bit forward just to help sort of straighten out those bits of curls. You also want to alternate and actually blow dry your hair in the opposite direction that it's going a little bit, and this is going to help just create some lift so that it doesn't fall flat when you actually go to style it afterward. Once you're basically finished blow drying, you're going to want to switch from hot to cold air and just sort of go over your entire head a little bit again. And what this is going to do is just lock your hair follicles in place. It's sort of like when you put cold water on your face after washing it, how it seals up your pores. Using the cold air will just help basically solidify your hair into the shape that you want and sort of lock it into position. So now my hair is mostly in the right shape, but since my hair is a bit more on the curly side, I'm going to do just a little bit of light straightening just to get sort of the ends here and a little bit in this middle area here, since my hair tends to want to go back this way naturally rather than straight over. So if you don't have really curly hair, you can skip the straightening step. Alright, so now we're going to actually apply our Star Wax Clay, and this stuff is a very unique product. I've never used anything quite like this before. It's really nice. Basically, the texture and feel of it is similar to the Alterna Hair Concrete. It's a thick clay, but when you work it into your hands, you'll notice right away that it becomes very smooth. It's very easy to get it through your hair. It doesn't pull and grip. It's very, very easy to get through there. Easy to get a comb through it or another styling tool. And the thing that I like best about it is that while it does provide you some pretty damn good hold, it still allows your hair a lot of natural movement. So you'll notice, even though you've got that product in there, your hair looks very natural, it's flowy, it's soft, you can run your fingers through it throughout the day, it's very pliable and reworkable. So I haven't used another product that is quite like that at all. The other thing about this is that it smells great. I can't really tell you what it smells like. It's kind of like a mix of aftershave and teak wood or something maybe? I don't know, it's mild, but it smells fantastic, and you'll get like little whiffs of it throughout the day, and it's really sort of nice. Now the usual rules of product application apply here, so if you're not quite sure how much to use, start out with just a little bit, and you can always add more, but you can't take it out if you use too much. So as usual, we're going to put it in our hands and rub our hands together to emulsify it. And now we'll just apply as we normally would any other clay or paste type product. You want to make sure you get it down to the roots, because if you just keep going over like this, you're going to get it on just the ends of your hair really, and then it's going to be a little bit heavy, and you're not going to get the hold that you might want. So I think I actually lucked out there and I got just the right amount. I don't think I really need to add any more. But as you can see, it doesn't really look like my hair has a whole lot of product in it. You'll get just the slightest bit of wet look, and of course if you add too much, then you'll know right away, because your hair will just be very heavy and it won't feel natural when you run your fingers through it. So now that we've got our product in there, rather than using a comb or a brush, we're just going to use our fingers to style, since we do want this to be a messy side part look. And as you can see from blow drying it into that position, it's almost done already. So really here, you're just going to kind of take care of any little wispy pieces that are sticking up where you might not want them to be. And if you need a little bit more volume, you can use your fingers in the opposite direction that your hair is going to give it a little bit more lift. Now, as I said, my hair naturally wants to sort of lay back this way, so if I do too much of this, I won't really have that forward sort of falling fringe that Arthur had in that particular photo. So I need to be careful of that. So what I'll do is I'll kind of do a few of these to get my hair going over that way, and then if I need the front to be a little bit more forward, I can just very lightly run my fingers through it and pull it forward just the slightest bit. So that's about it. This is really a very easy, very quick hairstyle to do. Not my typical hairstyle for me personally, but I've really, now that I've been doing it for a few days, I really quite like it. Very simple. I mean, one product takes about after blow drying, it takes, just 2 minutes to put the product in and work it into the right shape. And the nice thing is that since this is sort of designed to be messy, if it gets a little bit windblown or you've got a little, few pieces sticking out here or there, it's going to look the part still. I mean, this isn't like a very crisp, clean, combed side part look. This is a little bit more of a, I guess you could call it a bedhead tousled side part. So for a quick and easy hairstyle that looks pretty natural, I'm starting to be quite a big fan of this. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the 360-degree view. That does it for this hairstyle tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you so much for watching.